In a world governed by a single global authority, where individual freedoms have been sacrificed in the name of security, a strict system of control reigns supreme. Every citizen is required to have a microchip implanted, a mark of compliance with the mandates of the One World government. Without it, one cannot participate in society, unable to buy or sell without this mark. Those who resist the system are marginalized, cast aside as outcasts, or in many cases detained and set aside for processing. In the heart of the desert, where the relentless sun beats down upon the parched earth, lies a place out of sight and far removed from participating society. A maximum security prison, its imposing walls rising defiantly against the backdrop of the barren landscape. Within the walls of the prison, where even the most defiant souls are confined, an unexpected event is about to unfold. A divine intervention that will challenge the very foundations of this oppressive regime. And then, as if summoned by some unseen force, a celestial entity materializes amidst the swirling sands, a being bathed in an ethereal light, its presence both mesmerizing and terrifying. The entity surveys its surroundings with a sense of purpose, its gaze piercing through the vast expanse of desert with unwavering intensity. With a wave of its hand, the entity sets its sights on the distant prison fortress, its form shimmering with an otherworldly energy as it strides purposefully across the desert sands. The entity proceeded in the direction it faced, without turning as he went. Unbeknownst to those within the confines of the prison, a divine intervention is about to unfold, one that will shake the very foundations of their reality and set in motion a chain of events that will alter the course of their lives forever. Inside the prison, guards patrol the corridors with wary eyes, unaware of the impending chaos about to unfold. Among the inmates, prisoner A1 and prisoner Z66 await their fate within the confines of their cell, their faces etched with resignation.
Another day, another dollar in this hellhole.
Ain't that the truth? Something feels off today.
The air hangs heavy with an unspoken tension, a palpable sense of foreboding settling over the inmates like a shroud.
Yeah, it's like the calm before the storm.
As the entity strides across the desert, its ethereal glow cuts through the harsh sunlight. With unwavering determination, it fixes its gaze upon the prison fortress, its towering walls a stark contrast against the barren horizon. The sand shifts beneath its feet as it stands just outside the prison, a silent harbinger of the extraordinary events about to unfold within its formidable confines.
It is time.
Without warning, chaos erupts within the prison as alarms blare, lights flicker, and panic sweeps through the prison like wildfire. The otherworldly force breaches the fortress's defenses, sending shockwaves through the facility.
Lock down! Lock down! Seal the exits!
What in God's name is happening?
The guards scramble to contain the chaos, their faces etched with fear and confusion. Amidst the turmoil, the guards confront the entity, a being that seemed to radiate a silent, immeasurable power, its presence both mesmerizing and horrifying.
Freeze. Don't take another step. Identify yourself. What do you want?
The entity remains silent, its gaze penetrating the guards with an intensity that leaves them unsettled. One of the nervous guards, without waiting for the command, raises his weapon and opens fire. The guards unleash a volley of gunfire, their bullets aimed at the entity with lethal intent. But to their shock, the entity remains unscathed, its form shimmering as if nothing had happened. Then, with movements that can only be described as completely unavoidable, the entity retaliates, sending the guards flying backward with an otherworldly force. The guards, half broken and dazed, struggle to get to their feet.
What are you?
Meanwhile, deep within the prison, prisoner A1 and prisoner Z66 remain unaware of the supernatural events unfolding outside of their cell.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, something's not right.
As the chaos escalates, the entity approaches prisoners A1 and Z66's cell, its presence filling the corridor with blinding light.
What? In God's name?
In a voice that resonated with divine authority, the entity addresses them directly.
You have been chosen.
Chosen? Chosen for what?
To be instruments of God's will, vessels of His divine purpose. Your prayers have been answered. You both refused to take the mark forced upon you, and testified to Christ, the commander of the armies of heaven, my Lord whom sent me. You did this even in the face of death. Those who have received the mark, and even those whom have denied it in the name of a false cause, will along with this world perish on the day of the Lord. You have 3.5 years to complete your assignment, at which time you will be overcome and slain by the beast. But fear not, for you have the light of life with you. Until then, no man on this earth shall harm you. For if they try, they will be consumed by the very fire they are destined for. Now go, you two witnesses.
After the angel was done ministering to them, with faith as their guiding light, prisoner A1 and prisoner Z66 step into the unknown, ready to embrace the destiny that awaits them, a destiny ordained by the hand of God Himself.